Hi, I'm American Native, and I'm gonna share with you a vision that God gave me last summer. Um, this is something that's going to happen soon, um, and it was a beautiful vision. So, in this vision, I'm on an airplane, just flying through the air, through the sky, and I believe the significance there is just that, it could be anytime. Anytime. Very, very arbitrary. And as I'm on this airplane, I'm walking down the aisle in the middle, and all of a sudden, there's nothing in the sky. It's black. And it's almost kind of a purpley black, but very dark. A heavy, heavy black. And so all of a sudden, boom, the sky goes black. And when that happened, there's a voice, and the voice says, "There's a new sun." And I was kind of trying to duck down as I'm walking down the aisle and look out the window on the airplane to see what's going on. And I see the only thing I can see is this big red object. Now, when I heard the voice and it said there's a new sun, my first thought was, is that the new sun? But I don't think it was, though. I think that object was actually the moon. But it was the only thing you could see, and it was red. And the voice it was one of like God's announcer voices. Does that in the vision sometimes. So it's just this, no, it wasn't anyone on the plane. It's just a big voice that says, there is a new sun. So I see the red object, which I believe is the moon. Not entirely sure. It's the only thing I can see in the sky. And then, I'm still walking down this aisle, and I start looking at the people and realize that we've changed. And it's like everybody could feel what was inside of each other. And in this vision, I was allowed to feel what that felt like. And it was just the most wonderful, wonderful thing to be able to be open like that and to feel that, no emotional bondage, nothing like that. Everybody's connected, and it was the most beautiful thing I've ever felt. I know I'll feel it one day again. So anyhow, I'm walking down this aisle, and I'm looking, and the people are looking back, and we're, everybody's like in this realization of, wow, we've changed. But it's not everybody. Not everybody changed. As I'm walking down, I can see there are people sitting, and I can see that they've changed because I can see inside of them, and I can see that their spirit's different. But they don't realize it. They don't understand it. The expression on their face is not one of, wow, I feel this and I understand it. It was, one of, nothing's really happening, So, what that tells me is not everybody is going to be spiritually capable of this change. Which means that now we need to start looking in that direction. Those of you who are not, do so. Please, please do so. Because we're about to go through an evolution. We're about to go through a change here. And it is a beautiful, wondrous, wondrous thing. I couldn't, wow, what I felt, when I looked into other people's eyes when we had changed it was incredible, So, things that I understand about it, I understand that some people will change or understand their change and some people will not. So not all of us are capable of making it through this change. And now in saying that, we don't need to segregate anybody. What we need to do is encourage people, say, hey, come on, feel yourself. Of course there was the voice, there's a new sun. I don't understand that. But that's exactly what the voice said. There is a new sun. And then the only object in the sky was the big red object, which I took for the moon. So that's what I understand from it. This is something that's going to happen. And, you know, if anyone else has any understanding or insight into this, yeah, I would love to hear some of your comments. It's a beautiful thing. I can't wait for this day. Just thought I'd share that with you. Thank you so much. Be blessed.